Good afternoon and welcome to Monday on Bad Dog Comedy TV, live on YouTube and Ayaka's Kitchen. Now please welcome your host, Ayaka.
Hello! Hi everybody! So this happened the other day. Yes, I'm a toast. So this happened. So someone knocked on the door like this. Knock, knock. I said, who's there? And then this person said, I am a very, very cool person. And I said, cool person who? And then this person said, a cool person, I rock. That's what he said. That's what he said. I think it's a good joke. I think it's a very good joke because today's guest for Ayaka's Kitchen is someone from Iraq. Good joke, right? Good joke. Good joke. Yay! Yay! All the credit. Yay! Credit. All the credit. I made a good joke. Yay! Hi, everybody. Oh, you know what? Toast didn't make that joke. That was too good. That pun was too good that my friend made it. Hi, I'm Ayaka. Hello. Yeah, Toast never makes good pun. Toast is not trained in it, but my friend is trained in it. My friend is an amazing stand-up comedian, and that person is the guest today. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm gonna invite him over. Hi, Haddi.
Hi, Ka. How are you?
Haddi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? It's great to be here.
You're muted.
Oh, am I?
check. Microphone check. 1, 2.
Check.
Haddi's here.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. There's a little delay, but I can hear you. Yeah. So yes, I'm good. So Toast never makes good jokes, but Haddi helped me today. So yeah. worked out. Phew, worked out. So Haddi, thank you so much for coming to my kitchen on the other side of the screen today. And I'm super excited that you're here because this is so foreign to me what you're going to show me today. So I'm super excited to learn so much about your food and culture and yourself. So yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited to learn how to roll sushi as well. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun, maybe a little struggle, but fun.
No, I'm ready to learn. We're gonna
Awesome.
do it.
Yes, we're gonna do it. So Haddi, first tell us about your background, like where you were born, where you lived, your parents, all that kind of stuff.
So I was born in Montreal in Victoria Hospital, and when I was 1 year old, my parents moved back to Dubai to work. That's where they met, actually. They met working in Dubai, and we stayed there until I was about 14. I came to Montreal, finished high school here, stayed for a bit, maybe 5 more years, and then I moved to Toronto, and that's where we met.
Cool. So your parents are not from Dubai, so tell us where they're from.
My dad is Iraqi, and my mom is Lebanese Palestinian. Her mom, actually, she was Palestinian, but she got kicked out, so she literally was a refugee going to Lebanon, and that's where she met my granddad.
Wow, kicked out, like there was like a political things or religious things that was
Israel came and took over Palestine, so they just got kicked out. That's what happens, right?
So there are many people have like a similar situation, like many people moved to Lebanon from there?
A lot of them. Some people were given the option. Most of them got their houses taken away. This argument's been going on for thousands of years, and it pretty much started in the 1960s, but the claim is that it was their land from thousands of years ago. What to do? At the end of the day, she went to Lebanon, she met my granddad, so I can't be too mad about that.
How old was your grandma, do you know?
No, I don't know. I think she was in her like late teens, I think.
So like her parents or like family moved there together to Lebanon. Yeah. Wow. I like already, like these stories already, like for me, it's like so foreign to me. Like my family has been in Japan for like so many years, and like we were not, fleeing from any danger. Like it's tell me more. Tell me more.
Even with living in Lebanon, like I'm surprised that my grandma still wants to live there, because her house blew up a bunch of times. Like I'm not joking, like a bomb and the house gets ruined, and then my family's like, move, just leave, and she's like, no, this is my home, I'm never leaving Lebanon. Like I think she's crazy at this point.
Wow. What makes Lebanon home, like such like so attached to Lebanon for her?
Culture. They're known for just being like some of the most fun Arabs in their partying. Like people talk about Lebanon like as one of the best partying capitals in the world,
Really?
Yeah, like life is crazy. Clubs and dancing, and they're always smoking, and it's a good time. I've never been there as like an adult to party, so I can't say firsthand, but that's what everybody says.
But they don't drink alcohol, right? Or do they drink alcohol?
They drink like fish.
They do?
Yeah, because it's there's a lot of Christians in Lebanon as well.
Interesting.
Even the Muslims, they drink as well.
Like,
take it a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
So like religiously, Muslim people don't eat pork, right?
Yeah, they don't eat pork.
But because they're like Christian people there as well, is there like pork available in the country? Like people eat pork?
Not as much as you're gonna find here. Like they might have it, but for the most part, like they're eating the same stuff. Like a lot of beef, a lot of chicken, like lamb and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Goat. There's a lot of goat.
Yes, goat is very like most available in like so many different cultures and countries, but not like where I'm from or like in Canada. goat is like, oh, it's a Jamaican food, or like it's like different culture kind of thing. But goat is like everywhere.
It's good. It's tough though. It's tough. Like you gotta slow cook goat. You gotta cook it really slowly, and then it's nice because it'll break apart in your mouth.
Yeah. Oh, so good, so good. So yeah, Lebanon, you can drink alcohol. That's a new thing to me.
Yeah,
Arab countries, you can still drink alcohol. Okay, and then your dad's side, Iraqi side. So your dad moved to Canada. No, to Lebanon, Dubai. What was his side?
So my dad. So Saddam went into power in Iraq. He's the dictator who basically that's the reason for the whole war with America. So he came into power with a coup, a military coup. He took over the government. It was like a king beforehand and stuff like that. So he took power, and he worked like all dictators do. First, they build the economy, and then they start going to war with the neighboring countries. So at first, oh, this is nice, we're doing good economically, and then he starts attacking people. So it started becoming to the extent like Hitler, and he started killing off certain races in the country. All the Jews fled Iraq. Iraqi Jews are like the rarest thing out there.
Yeah, I don't even know.
So excited.
Oh, so people from Europe moved to Iraq?
Jews have been around in the Middle East for a long time.
I see.
But there was a time, and for example, Saddam kicked the Jews out, and a lot of them did go to Europe. But that's been happening in the Middle East for a long time. So there's always been if we go thousands of years ago, there's good relationships, and they respected each other's religion, and they talked and stuff like that. But more recently, there's not good relationships. Most of the governments are run like a religious state, regardless if they say they're democracy. Still, they're like, oh, but this position has to be by a Sunni Muslim, and this position has to be by a Shia Muslim. There's all these weird rules where it doesn't seem like a democracy anymore.
Wow. So politics and religion are so intertwined. I guess that's the word.
Yeah, they're super intertwined. They're trying to deal with it. That's what America tried to do.
Yes.
They came in, they got rid of Saddam, and they tried to put a government, but they put a Kurdish guy in power and in a position where a lot of Iraqi people were like, how can you put a Kurd there? These are backwards thoughts. This isn't how democracy works. You can't call it democracy. So they got mad at the system that America put into place, and that gets teared down, and now they're trying to put a new system, but it's a mess. I'm not going back for 50 years. You know what I mean?
You're not going back.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Well, and your father has been back?
Yeah, so he left when I believe he was in his 20s to Paris. He learned French. He stayed there for a year. Then he went to London, and then he moved to Abu Dhabi, which is right next to Dubai.
Yeah.
And then he moved to Dubai, where he met my mom.
Yeah.
Then the only time he went back was 5 years ago. So 30 years he hasn't been to Iraq.
Wow. Does he, or do you still have family there at all?
We have a couple of family members. Not many.
Yeah.
Not many.
Is it something you can, I don't know, Zoom call or in that kind of situation?
With the family in Iraq, I don't have many relations. There's a couple that I do, maybe 2 or 3, but our family is huge. 200 showed up to the family reunion one year.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Wow. Your family has such interesting story. How did they meet, and coincidence or miracle?
What do you mean, the family reunion, or which one?
No, like how your grandma moved around and your grandpa met, and like your mother's moved around, your father moved around, and now you're in Canada. Like it's amazing, incredible. Yeah,
Yeah,
so interesting to me.
it's the story of most Arabs nowadays. Like,
Really?
most Arabs had to leave their country.
Mm,
There's tons of Syrian refugees now. There's tons of,
yes.
people are leaving Egypt. A lot of them have like ties to their country where even if there's war, they're never gonna leave. But most are just trying to get passports. Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh, I read something just like a meme or something. I don't know, a year ago, whatever. It was like Princess Charlotte when she was 2 years old. So it's not a year ago; it's a few years ago, I guess. When she was 2 years old, she could already speak 2 languages. And then it was like a big news and like article, like it was like amazing, a princess can speak 2 languages, only 2 years old. And then someone commented like, so as most refugees, so many like kids from immigrant family.
Yeah.
But like I guess it's not as impressive when they're not rich, or like that was like, that's exactly that. Like people move around and because they may not have a choice, or more like they are forced to move, or so interesting. So Haddi, tell us or introduce us the food that you picked for this today.
There's the food. So my name is Haddi Kubba, and the last name Kubba is a kind of food which I decided to showcase today. So there's 4 kinds of kubba on the plate. The big black one is kubba ta'arug. The 3 is a sound. It's kind of hard for most people to pronounce if you haven't grown up with it. It's like in the back of your throat. The yellow one is the rice kubba. The circular one is potato kubba. And the pizza-looking one is burghul kubba. So they're all meat, and the main thing that's different is the outside. So one of them, the outside's a potato crust, and the other one, it's a rice crust. And the other one is the burghul, which is a kind of grain, like smaller than quinoa. And the black one is made by my mom. That's a different kind. They blend parsley and a bunch of like onions and vegetables, and they get a bunch of minced meat, and they mix it together, and they add flour, and then you fry it, and it's
amazing.
It's out of all of them by far.
I am so happy that I could try your mother's homemade.
I'm sure she's happy they're being shown on this podcast.
I am so happy. I'm so happy. So you said it's meat inside for all of them. Like this one looks more like meat itself. What kind of meat is this?
Beef.
Beef. Okay. Then I did not know the outside is the one that's different. Potato, rice, and then what's the one? Burger.
Burghul.
Burger. I can't say it. Burger. I have no idea what grain that is. You said it's smaller than quinoa.
Yeah,
like I don't think.
It's called bulgur in English.
Burger.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that thing. Maybe it's common here. I don't know. But let's get into this. Let's start cooking. So, Haddi, I'm going to cut them. I think I want to try those ones like by itself, but to put in sushi, I have to cut them. I will pick a few because I don't want to put all of them together. I'm gonna try your mom's. How do you call this again? Kubba.
Yeah, exactly.
So hard, sorry. So I'm gonna just cut them like strips. Oh, great! It looks like there's like herbs or some kind of like green things in there too.
Parsley, onion, and stuff like
parsley, that. Onion, amazing. So I can use this as like sushi ingredient. So you can pick whichever you want to put in sushi as well.
Try the same. This has never been done in history.
You think so?
I think no one's ever they eat it with rice, but to roll it up like sushi has never been done.
Yay! Someone apply for Guinness record for the first sushi, Arabic sushi. Okay, I'm gonna try this one as well. The burger. I don't know how to pronounce this. Burger. Okay.
Bulgur. Yeah.
Burger. Okay. Oh, they look great. And then maybe the other ones I want to have it as is. So once you have them cut, you can start rolling. So have your sushi mat. Oh yeah, everybody. Haddi is also rolling. Haddi, can you like lower the computer maybe so we can see you maybe a little bit? So we can see you succeed or fail. Either way, it's gonna be fun. Great. So Haddi, you have your sushi mat, and then you have a book.
Yeah, I was thinking of getting something to lift this up.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's becoming serious thing now. It's we are professional Arabic sushi rolling chefs.
Yes.
Yeah, and yes, I have never seen those before, and I think Haddi got some of them from a restaurant. So Seann, hi Seann. Seann, you can put the name of the restaurant. Jomar, is that how you say? Jomar.ca?
Jumar.
Jomar. I would love to visit that place. Is that outside of Toronto?
I wasn't even there. My parents were there and they picked up the ingredients for me.
Oh, your parents are so nice. Oh, Jomar.ca. So yeah, everybody, if you would like to try Iraqi food, go to Jomar.ca. I have never had Iraqi food ever in my whole life, so I'm super excited. So yeah, get the
Jumar, and there's another restaurant I would like to showcase.
You mean like your mom's kitchen?
No, this is my aunt's friend.
Oh, interesting.
I was trying to get food from here,
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't fast enough. It's called Ishtar Food.
Ishtar food.
Yeah.
And that's like GTA?
That's Mississauga.
Mississauga.
Yeah.
Ishtar food. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Seann got it.
Yeah,
Seann,
amazing.
you're so
Thank
fast.
you.
Yay! Everybody go Easter food. Yay! Okay, so have your mat ready,
Yes.
and then I guess you can see it on my other camera. And then seaweed on top,
Seaweed.
and place the seaweed closer to you, like the edge. You see the edge of the mat.
Okay.
Yeah, and then now make your fingers wet a little bit with the water that you have, and then we'll grab some rice. And place the rice like a line in a line like this. Do you see it? Yeah, and then from there, yes, we can see you making awesome. Okay, and then spread to like forward and backward is how I think of this motion. Do you see it?
All over, huh?
Yeah, all over. Cover the edges, otherwise it's not going to roll.
Should it be flat?
Yeah, it should be flat. And yeah, grab the rice just like a handful, little less than you think you need. Always, like when you put too much rice, the roll becomes too big and it's going to be very difficult to roll. So yeah, and use the water. So constantly like making my fingers wet, otherwise it gets so messy.
Yeah, it's so sticky.
Yeah, it is sticky. I think it's called sticky rice for a reason.
How do you get this? How do you make sticky rice?
Sticky rice, okay. So this is sushi rice. That's how people call it in North America or English-speaking countries. It's basically like the regular rice we eat in Japan. And you can go to like any Japanese supermarket, which I don't know any, or Korean supermarket. They usually say like sushi rice or sticky rice, or they label like that. And you mix, after you steam the rice, you mix vinegar, sugar, and salt. And yeah, just like mix them very nicely. But you don't steam the rice normal way. You steam with a little bit less water, and as soon as it's like done, and it's still a little bit harder in the core of the rice, you mix the vinegar, like it's steaming hot. It's like every time I make this sushi rice, I'm like getting the steam so much on my face. Yeah, but that's why like the sushi rice is a little bit more vinegary and sweet at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you got it? It seems like you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then now we're going to flip it. So just do it in like one shot, otherwise it gets messy too. It's sticky though. But yeah. So flip
upside
it.
down fully, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Just like you flip the egg. It's just like one shot. Yes. You got it. That's good.
Okay,
and
good.
then place the whole thing closer to you. Like you see the edge of the mat. This is here. Yeah. Because later we will roll and then we start from here. So yeah, closer to you. And then now I'm going to have Kuba Rug. Kuba Rug.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. I know it. Kuba Arug here.
Oh, a small thing as well.
What's that?
This is very traditional, and people don't usually follow it anymore. But eating with your left hand is considered like disrespectful. You know?
Yes. Yeah. I know why. Because you use your left hand to go to bathroom.
Yeah, you use to wipe your ass.
You said it. I was being polite. Yes, that's true. That's what I learned in Japan when I was young. That's like some kind of like I don't know, social study or something I learned. So that is true. That's true.
Yeah. And you're not meant to even hand money with your left hand.
Oh, interesting. Why is that? Is money dirty? Considered dirty?
No, just the left hand is dirty.
Left hand is okay. So right hand is always like anything that goes into your mouth, you use your right hand.
Use your right hand for everything, and left hand only for wiping your ass.
Is there any like a lefty, like left-handed people in those countries?
They just tell you you're wrong and you should learn with your right hand.
Wow, your identity is broken if you're left-handed. You're getting trained to fix. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to also put this the other one. How do you call this? Burger. Yeah, I have no idea what the texture or like consistency of those things are. So it's very, very, very interesting.
I'm gonna apologize to my mother on air right now for doing this.
Well, is she getting offended?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, I will try it without sushi later, and I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm so sorry, Haddi's mom, if I'm butchering it. I'm so sorry. Okay. It's a marriage. It's a marriage between like Japanese food and Iraqi food.
No, this is good.
Okay, I think I got everything I need here. So food-wise, like all the Arabic country, is that how to say? Arab countries? Are there like different ingredients or like most things are similar or?
I guess depending how close they are to the water.
Ah, interesting.
If like the closer you are to the water, the more fish they're going to be eating, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I do. I know Lebanon is very close to the water, but Iraq has a river running through it. I believe it's the river Tigris, Nile. Which one is
Nile?
it? No, Tigris. And they have these fish called, what is it called? It's oh man, I shouldn't forget this. It's a giant fish, and it was actually what I was gonna bring to eat, but I couldn't find it anywhere. Like literally, it's masgoof. It's called
masgoof.
Yeah,
is that like freshwater fish then?
It's a river fish. And they cook it a very specific way. They open the fish in front of like a fire, like a real fire, and they cook it just like that, fully opened. And then they put it in the middle of a table and you eat it with your hands with all your friends.
With your right hand. With your right hand.
With your right hand, exactly.
Any seasoning like salt or like what kind of seasonings do you have there?
There's a specific Iraqi seasoning. I think it's considered Iraqi. It's very red.
Red.
Dark red. And I forgot the name. But you put it on everything. You put it on kebabs. You put it on fish, rice.
Yeah. Red.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. I only know like red velvet cake. Like that's nothing to do with it.
You can use that seasoning as well.
Red. Wow. And it's so funny when you gave me the food, you were like, do you have hummus at home? Like, I don't have hummus. But like, is that something like everyone has at home? Hummus at home?
Like, to me, hummus, I think white people have hummus all the time. Like, it's considered like a very regular thing now, you know?
That's true. But the way you asked me was so funny. The way you asked me was like, oh, you have like salt and pepper at home, right? Like you have it, right? Like, it was like that.
No, I
don't have it.
Dipping the kebab in hummus is like, that's the best way to eat it. You know, you dip it in a scoop and you eat it. It's really good.
So good. Okay, so let's roll this so we can eat this as well. So you got it? You got everything? Yeah. So when you roll it, so bring this edge towards you, this edge, and then cover until here, until where the food ends.
Okay.
So this edge touches the other side of the food. So I don't know if you can see, like I still have this much left.
Yeah.
So now push it a little bit inward, so everything is getting like solid and then getting sticking to it. And then now lift this part a little bit, and then this part edge, keep rolling. So you cover the whole thing now, and then press it almost like a square shape instead of like round.
Okay.
So now push, press. Yeah, you got it.
And then press in a square shape.
Open it. Squeeze. Yeah, you can squeeze fairy farm.
Okay.
Yeah. And then use all like the whole hand to squish the whole thing instead of just like parts of it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then open it up and it should be a roll there.
Hey!
Yay! You got it. Very good. Which ingredient, which food did you use?
I used the arug.
Okay, so the same one. And then now get the cutting board and a knife. I hope your knife is sharp, otherwise it gets hard to cut. And good. So how I learned how to cut, I used to work at the restaurant, is right in the middle, half in the middle. Just go soft and slow, otherwise it gets squished. And then when you cut in the middle, this side that you just cut will meet the same end. So the edge and edge, they are facing the same way. So this side is cut, this side is the edge, and then now you'll cut it in thirds. So just maybe around here.
Okay.
How is it going?
Good. So you cut it into thirds. So you
thirds,
cut twice.
Yes, exactly.
Alrighty.
Yeah, right in the middle and then the third.
Oh my God, this looks like sushi.
You are making sushi, Haddi. Yes. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, now we are going to make them stand. So the how do you have it is like, I think on your right side, without it, this, I have the edge of the sushi on this side, so ignore that for now. So the two other ones that has like both cut edges will stand normally. Ooh, they look nice. Stand.
Wow.
Yeah, stand them. Yes, perfect. And then now grab the other side with the edge. The edge will go on the bottom, and then stand and then put in the middle of those 4. So they'll stand all nicely. Do you see that?
No,
So the one that's left right there, not funny, put them in between. So these are cut ones. This is the edge. That's it's hard to stand, so put them in right in the middle.
Oh, so it stands up straight.
Yeah. Have a little more space. Yes. Yes. That's very creative. Looks like a castle or the rocket. Yeah, that's good. So now I'm gonna just put in nicer plate. If you have a plate, you can transfer, or you can just have it there. But either way, we always like keep wetting our fingers, otherwise everything gets so sticky. Wow, this looks very, very good. And I have some parsley's, homegrown parsley's. It's like almost the end of it. Yeah. So I guess parsley is a summer thing. Okay.
And a little soy sauce.
Yeah, I got this. Let's introduce this to the audience first. So Haddi, can you name this roll?
Let's call it Iraqi dynamite roll. Oh, Kubba roll. That's amazing.
Seann came out with another pun. Cover roll. That's great.
That's great.
Yay. Yes, you got it. You got it. Nice. We got it. Yay. That's awesome. Now we can eat. Now, should we eat with our hands now? It's more appropriate.
Is that how you're meant to eat sushi? With your hands?
We did that as well. Oh, there's a comment. Looks great, Brian says. Yes, and we are hoping it tastes great as well. But I have a really high hope for it because it's Haddi's mom's homemade kaba.
So am I meant to put the soy sauce in any particular way, or do I just drizzle it all over?
It's totally up to you. But like most people put in like a small plate or something to dip. But like you don't have to. You can like when I buy sushi from I don't know like cheap sushi plates, I just like put them on. Whatever you want to do. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to eat it. I'm going to eat it with my right hand. I'm gonna wash a little bit. I'm gonna make it wet and wash it a little bit and then eat it. And Haddi, I usually ask Seann to put like a drum roll so no one has to hear chewing noises.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay, so let's try it. We say itadakimasu before we eat. So yeah, itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Yes, perfect. Itadakimasu.
That's good.
Very good. Yeah.
That's surprisingly good. That's actually really tasty. Yeah, maybe we should open up a Iraqi Japanese restaurant.
I think my roll was so big, I'm still eating. Like, it's so much in my mouth. I'm sorry, you can keep talking.
I'll give you another just traditional thing. It's considered very polite if you eat super fast. Yeah, because it means the food's tasty. So, like, you eat with your hands as fast as you can.
Really?
Yeah. And no, I'm not saying you can take your time.
Okay, finished. Wow, that's so interesting. Like, I feel like many other cultures opposite. Like, you're enjoying like every bit of like everything, and like, wow, that's funny. You should
But even
eat fast.
isn't it like when you're eating ramen? Isn't it like polite to slurp the ramen, or is that Korean?
Yes, slap the ramen. Polite. I think polite. I think it's more like that's how you show like, oh, like this is so good. Oh yeah, same way I guess. This is so good. So I'm gonna just like keep putting ramen in my mouth so quickly. I never thought of that. Yeah, ramen. Ramen is like in and out kind of thing. Like you never stay at ramen place for 45 minutes. It's always like in out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's just
very quick.
Thing.
Yeah, it's quick and often like after drinking, and instead of like going to like have like pizza, like we have ramen after drinking.
Right.
Oh, never thought of that. That's funny. Wow, this is good.
Yeah, it's tasty.
Yeah. Now, like I would love to try the other ones. So, your mom's aru roll. Yeah, so good. And this is the one with rice.
Yes, that's the rice kubba.
I can see the rice. Can you see from here? Yeah, I can see the rice. Wow. It's so tasty. It doesn't like taste like rice that I know. It must have like lots of I don't know, spices.
Yeah, probably a bit of spices. I fried them a little bit in olive oil. We get that olive oil flavor.
Thank you so much, Haddi.
It's the best way to do it.
Yeah, everybody should know. Haddi just delivered this food for me, and it was in like a bag that like keeps the food warm in a like glass container, and everything came warm. And he was like, I wanted you to try it like the last minute, like cook last minute, so you can have it warm. And I was like, oh my gosh, Haddi, you're so kind. I couldn't believe it. It was like amazing.
Yeah, when it's meat and it's like whenever it's like one of these dishes with like a crust, you want it. It's like a warm apple pie. You want it just outside of the oven and just immediately like wrap it in bread and put it in a panini or just dip it in hummus or something.
Yeah. So interesting. Yeah, amazing. This is my seriously like first time trying Iraqi food in my whole life, and what a amazing experience today. Yeah, Iraqi food is good. Now I know.
There's only one or two restaurants, one or two places you can get it, and there's some places where it's like, I don't know if you've ever gotten food from one of these where it's like it's literally just a lady at home and she cooks for you.
Oh, I love those authentic things. Yeah,
that's the best way to get it. Like you just find an Iraqi woman who like her kids went to college and she has no one to cook for, and you just ask her to cook for you.
That's as authentic as that can get. Like that's awesome. Oh, well, Haddi, I feel like I have so many more questions, and like you have so many more stories to tell. And yeah, maybe like we'll just have another sushi party and you tell me more stories.
I'll bring the river fish. That might actually be really good with sushi because it's fish, right?
If you can get it, where can you get it?
I'm gonna look. I don't care. I'll drive somewhere, but like I'm gonna find this.
You're gonna find it. Yeah, now I hear it. Now I have to try it. It sounds amazing. So yeah. Well, yeah, thank you so very, very, very much. How do you say thank you in your language?
Shukran.
Shukran. Arigato. Yes, you know it. Amazing. Shukran for being here. And please tell shukran to your family. And here is Haddi's Insta. Yeah, you have videos and stuff.
Yeah.
So do you wanna?
Yeah, I'm making. I put a tiny clip of stand-up, and I'm making intros for the videos on my Instagram page. I'm doing one video every 2 days for 20 days. Right now, we're on day 9 or 10. Day 10. I'm gonna release a video right after this. So I'm gonna run upstairs and record the intro, edit it, and then I'll post the clip. So check out my Instagram. And thank you so much for having me. This was a lot of fun.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, everybody check out Haddi's Insta. Stand-up comedian coming up with a great pan of Iraq. Thank you so Thank you, because like every single show I come up with a pun, it doesn't go well. But today, yeah, I think that was the best one.
Oh, you are. That's awesome.
Yeah. And Sean's behind this whole thing, doing all the sound and tech and everything. So thank you, Sean, all
That's so
the
much fun.
words and everything. And then, yeah, Bad Dog Theater. Yeah, here's the link for Bad Dog theater.com/Ayaka's hyphen kitchen. That's the donation link. And Bad Dog is doing so much for the community and like now for all over the world, because anyone can watch this from anywhere. So yeah, please support Bad Dog Theater and make sure you donate, so keep those shows running, not just this show but like so many other shows. Yeah, let's support Bad Dog Theater. They are doing so much. And yeah, thank you, Bad Dog. And Haddi, thank you again. And please tell your mother that I enjoyed her meal so much. And
I will. I'm gonna send her a picture of the sushi. This is amazing.
Yes, like this is my first time having Iraqi food. Now I love Iraqi food. So I'm sure there's so much to try, so much more to try. So yeah, thank you so much, Haddi. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.